Well, okay everyone, let me introduce you to the Cobra V FPV goggles. These are by GWY. Now these are from the same company, ZondaHobby, that makes the Q220 that I'm currently reviewing. Very nice quadcopter. You guys will see a review of that in the future. But this is made by the same exact company. So this is a new FPV goggle that has hit the market, and it's got a lot of interesting traits to it. So we're going to go over that right now. Well, alright guys, let's go ahead and open up the box and see what comes with these new set of goggles here. First off, you get a support card that tells you that the company is going to support you if you have any problems. Their website address is ZondaHobbies.com, so you'll take a look at this, and it tells you how to like them on Facebook. Alright, so let's pull these guys out of here. First thing to note, of course, is the nice carrying case that a lot of goggles come with these days. These are no different than Fat Shark's. Nice sturdy case that you can put in your backpack if you need be, and possibly clip it onto your backpack if need be. So let's go ahead and zip these guys open. Now I have taken these out of the box already, so all the plastic bits that normally come in this are not going to be here. So we'll just take out the contents one by one here, and we shall see what happens with the contents. You get two sets of antennas, one for your goggles and one for your craft in case you don't have one, so that was a very nice thought. You get a cleaning cloth, of course, for your lenses. And here's a really nice feature here, is that these come with diopters. So I wear glasses, as you guys know. So I took out these, which have zero magnification or zero prescription in them, and I went with a +2. And also comes with a -2, and it comes with a -4 and a -6 in case you've got really bad eyes, so I apologize. Continue looking at the box for a second, and you will see you've got this little sticker that you can put wherever you want, and this goes over the 40 channels that it receives, race band of course, and standard channels 1 through 5, and it tells you which each of those go to as far as like A, B, E, race channel, and Fat Shark IRC. I usually run on the Fat Shark channel here, so now these goggles are very different in a couple of different ways, and we'll go over that right now. Now first off, the goggles are not powered by a standard power lead. It's actually powered by USB, and what that means is if you have a cell phone power stick that can power your cell phone, that is what you're going to be powering these goggles off of. Now if there would be one improvement to these goggles, it would be this feature right here. I would want them to replace this with a XT60, widen the voltage range that these can operate off of. The operating voltage of this is just 5 volts, so if you plug anything other than that into these goggles, you will fry them. So make sure that you plug the appropriate amount of voltage into these goggles. Now I like the fact that it has this long lead here. It's long enough to put the power stick into your pocket and comfortably wear these goggles on your face without having any weight on your face. So guys, this little clip here can clip onto your belt and hold your battery pack either on your waist or somewhere else, on a shoulder strap, something like that. That's just to get the battery weight off of your head, which is really nice. Now, these goggles, let me just weigh these real quick. I think they come in around 195 grams. Let me just check real quick. With the cable. It comes to ounces. 162, that's milliliters. 162 grams, 161 grams, and I suppose with a an antenna, 176 grams. So very, very lightweight. I would say one of the lightest goggles that you're going to ever come across as far as FPV goggles. Let me go ahead and plug this this antenna in here. So a couple of things, guys. These goggles it's very easy to put the diopters in there. You just peel this rubber piece off here, you slide your diopters in. It has this nice face mask here that's going to seal out most of the light. Now my nose is a little bit bigger than most, so my nose actually gets hit by this this center ridge here, so I don't get quite the light sealage that I want, and also it's a little bit uncomfortable on my nose because this little portion right here sits right on the bridge of my nose and it hurts. So If you have a large nose, these might not be the ones for you to go with. But as far as comfort goes, it's quite comfortable on the face. It's got this nice back strap right here. It has an adjustable length head strap here that you, once you get it adjusted, the buckle's right here in the back, so it kind of stays out of the way. And it has this little retention unit here, this little Velcro piece for the power cord that goes in the side here. So these are very simple goggles. You just have a display control on the top here that controls your display, brightness, and color contrast and whatnot. There's the IPD adjustments on the bottom here, and they go in and out. I seem to focus with them all the way in. The distance between IPD adjustments are 59.5 millimeters to 67.5 millimeters. So if you have wide eyes, these might be a good option for you guys. To set your channel, it's a little bit different than most. You can see we have some dip switches on this plug here and a menu on the back. So the way this is worked is that I set this to 5800, which is Fat Shark band 1 and 4 here. So 1 is down, down, up, so I switched this to down, down, up, and band 4 is, or channel 4 is up, down, down, and I had up, down, down. And it's very nice that they have it printed on here. I would really hate it if this got rubbed off somehow, but so that is the way you change your channels. And so there's a couple little caveats here of things that are different than what we're normally used to. But what it comes down to for me is how is the image in these goggles, and the screens inside here are 854 by 480, so it actually looks a little bit like a 16 by 9 aspect ratio. It doesn't have that standard square box. It has more of a elongated box, so I think this is more of a 16 by 9 type of goggle. So and that might depend on the type of camera that you're using as well. So as you guys know, I've tried a lot of different goggles, a lot. Fat Shark, going all the way from Fat Shark Dominators all the way down to Furbies and Quantum DIY goggles. And I have to say, guys, that the optics in here, despite some negatives that I've seen in these goggles so far, the optics are what it comes down to. And I can tell you guys the optics in here are very, very good. I'm not sure why, but the transmission is extremely clear. I get very little breakup with these, and I can't tell you the reason why, guys, but very, very nice transmission. Now, unfortunately, these are not going to work with me because this ridge here is just too painful on my nose. I can't wear these for very long, but for someone that has a normal schnoz, a normal nose, this is going to work just fine. So these are going to be a lot less expensive than your standard Fat Sharks. Like I said, the resolution on the screen seems very, very nice, and it includes your diopters, which really made it really easy for me to get into these. Me being an eyeglass wearer, so that is the first look, guys, on the ZondaHobby's GWY Cobra V FPV Solutions, is what it says. I'm going to be testing these out in the field instead of just in my office. So the way I tested these right now is I flew my tiny whoop all the way through my office. Got fantastic FPV transmission, very little breakup, and I don't know if that comes down to the receiver here or what it is. So a couple of gripes, guys. Obviously, number one is the nose. You've got to take care of this somehow. And this doesn't bother me at all, this little cable that's coming through here, because with my Fat Sharks, I run a power converter cable that I can run between 2 and 6S in mine. And I run a cable just like this, except it goes to an XT60, and I put the battery in my pocket. I'm always running my goggles now off of 4S. Now, this is the major sticking point with these goggles right now, and hopefully Zonda can take some lessons from this, and they have actually already taken some suggestions for me with this copter here as well. But this is going to be a major reason why people won't want to buy these. The other reason people want to buy these is the price is amazing, and they're super lightweight on your face. Comfort, very comfortable for someone that has a normal sized nose. Like I said, my nose is a little big, but plugging this into a power source is going to be a big sticking point for a lot of people. So Zonda, if I were you, I would make these goggles compatible with more than just 5 volts, maybe 2S or 3S, going up to about 11 volts, so you get an option. And just putting an XT60 here and having the ability to change channels somewhere else on the goggles. That would be my major negative for buying these if I were spending my own money on these. And these were sent to me very kindly by ZondaHobbies, and I really appreciate them for doing that. So the positives here are amazing transmission, lightweight on the face. Those are two major factors that go into me buying goggles. And also the price. I don't like spending a lot of money on goggles. This is a very first look at these goggles. I'm going to try these out in the field goggles. I will let you know if I like them or not, and I'm going to put it through some rigorous testing. I'm going to let some of my friends try them and see what they think as well. So, alright, ZondaHobbies, thank you so much for sending this product to me. I think it has a lot of potential. It's a lot less expensive than some of the competitors out there. So, a lot of awesome points and a couple of negatives out there that I think can be improved. So I'll talk to you guys later.